guess I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Should we do a video? I mean, yeah, let's do okay, that's I kind of feel like doing a video. What do you guys think? I mean, it's Saturday, almost 3 o'clock, and I should be mowing, but okay, that's not wait, hang on. All right, so hi you guys. Okay, funny thing about this hat. You haven't seen this hat for, I don't know, months and months. All right. On my last, I don't know, many mooey videos ago, I wore this hat. I couldn't find it. So you guys know I'm downsizing and kind of cleaning and doing some stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm really getting organized around here, right? So, but I found this hat under the couch. So I'm like, yay, I found my favorite hat. How it got under the couch, I don't know. But hi, everybody. Welcome back. If you're new here, you'll get used to this. All right. But I'm Jim, and this is the Mad Camper. And yeah, I've got stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Yeah. So, but you guys, I've got some interesting news and some announcements, and I've got some other. Okay, that has not happened for a while. My Samsung stove, just all of a sudden, it just beeps for no reason. Did you hear that? Wacky stuff happens all the time around here. Obviously, if you look in the background, it's like, yeah. And in my defense, I've got hobbies, all right? So, if you're new here, yeah, I mean, everybody has, solar panels in their living room, right? Well, dining room or whatever, No, it's because I'm planning on downsizing, getting rid of everything, and going on the road full time in my 30-foot trailer. And if you've been around here for a while, you're sick of hearing about it. You guys are like, yeah, downsizing. Yeah, right. We haven't seen anything. Everything is exactly the same as it was months ago. But yeah, I should be mowing, but I just feel like doing this instead. Right? So we're going to do this. If you're just joining us, welcome, warm welcome. Should we do announcements real quick, you guys? Get them out of the way? Maybe? Well, I mean, well, we could. Well, yeah, let's you know what? Some new subscribers, like a handful a handful of new subscribers. All right? So, we always do something fun for new subscribers. So, no, thank you. But so anyway, he's excited about it. I mean, we try to do something, for each new subscriber, but there's that, and something else I found under the couch. Haven't done this in a while. Oh, that was that was close. That was announcement number 1. New subscribers, thank you and welcome. It really doesn't matter because I'm not trying to make money on here. Okay, I'm just doing this for fun instead of mowing. Wouldn't you? I mean, if you don't want to mow, just start a YouTube channel, right? So I'm just saying. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's very wooed. It's very wooed. All right, let's I'll think of the next announcement. I had another announcement. I'll figure it out later. All right, let's go. Let's go. Welcome. I don't know how that like sprinkled on me, but so all right, you guys. Um I was just doing editing and I need to address the elephant in the room because if I don't, I'm going to get tons of comments. And I realized that, doing editing and watching what I just did, I forgot to take off my ring because I wasn't planning on making that announcement right now, but I might as well. So, yeah, no, I did not get married. Um, been there, done that twice. We both have, but some of you know from the last video that um, someone just stumbled across my videos years ago, and she's been an incredible source of support for me while I was going through all my chemo and all my stuff. And we just started talking, and yeah, Kristen has become very, very important. So, yeah, I forgot to take off my ring, so I'm sure you guys, noticed it or whatever. But yeah, the problem is she's 1,900 miles away. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota, right? And she's in California. So we're just on the phone and but we've gotten really, really close, you guys. And honey, if you're watching, love you. So anyway, that's what's going on, you guys. And yeah, it's she's been an incredible support for me. So yeah, that out of the way. Just if you're new here, just dropping in. So my story is I was diagnosed, and sorry, MadPack. Once again, I'll tell just a really quick synopsis to get everybody caught up, right? And my MadPack is my loyal viewers, right? So okay, well, I lost both my brother and sister to pancreatic cancer. Um, 11 and 13 years ago, I think, something like that. But yeah, I lost both of them to pancreatic cancer. One of the most deadly diseases on the planet, right? Most of us know that. So, February of 2024, I was diagnosed. The doctor came into the office and she said, yeah, sorry, we looked at your CT scan and yeah, pancreatic cancer. And I'm like, well, okay, that checks out because my brother and sister, right? So, um, tons of chemo, couple of different cocktails, right? Couple of different mixes of different chemicals and whatnot. And I tolerated chemo pretty well, no nausea, which was really great. A lot of people, and I know some of you watching right now are going through treatment and suffering. So we are with you. All right. And if you're just dropping in and if you're going through treatment, you have found a really supportive community. It's not just me. My Mad Pack, they go to bat for each other and they leave comments for each other, and it's great. So, if you want to leave a comment and let us know, kind of what's going on, when you were diagnosed, or what the diagnosis is and what you're going through. All right. So a lot of silliness on here and just trying to be upbeat, add a spark to someone's day. That's what I try to do on here. But yeah, I acknowledge that a lot of my viewers are are suffering, and it's hard, you guys. I went through it. So I went through, oh geez, 27 chemo infusions, right? Um, and so then I went into remission for about a year. But then I went in for a routine CT scan and it came back, uh-oh, you've got a couple of new things. And my CA 19-9, the cancer antigen, came back really high again. Excuse me. It came back really high again, you know? And so I started chemo again, and the CA 19-9 came way down. It measures how much cancer, is in your body, came down again. But then it started going up a little bit. And so I talked to the doctor and he's like, yeah, your chemo isn't working anymore. But the good news is, and a lot of you have seen it it's been like national news. It's a big deal. Um, Daraxonrasib, Daraxonrasib. And my oncologist and I are trying to figure out how to pronounce it, but Daraxonrasib. You have to put the emphasis on the right syllable. So yeah, so he said, you know what? Good news. You qualify for this new drug. It's not FDA approved yet, but they are expediting it to patients that meet certain criteria. If you've gone through treatment and your treatment isn't working anymore, and I don't want to really put it out here what the criteria are, but I qualify. So I had an appointment. Today is Saturday, right? Well, depending on when you're watching this, but yesterday was Friday. So I met with a new oncologist, um, and we went through a bunch of stuff. And he's like, yeah, you qualify for this. And so we're submitting the paperwork. So I had to fill out a bunch of legal forms, release forms, and a bunch of legal stuff. Interesting, right? And they will submit that paperwork to the U of M because I'm in Minnesota, which is known nationally as having some of the best healthcare in the nation. So I'm really lucky to be where I am. My house is 2 miles away from the cancer center and a big, hospital, just, not far away at all. So I'm super lucky. Great insurance through my employer and all that. So anyway, we are submitting the paperwork to the U of M. The U of M puts in a request to the manufacturer, Scientific Technologies or something. Can't remember I'll put it up here. The manufacturer of Daraxonrasib. And so then we get the medication directly from the manufacturer. And then he said, yeah, it'll take a couple of weeks maybe to get it. So I haven't actually started Daraxonrasib yet. But my last chemo was, oh boy, you guys, I think 2 months ago, which is why I'm feeling really good right now. So yeah, I've got stage 4 pancreatic cancer. It started in the pancreas, and then it moved over to my liver, and now it's in a lymph node between my aorta and something else. So we can't do radiation and zap it out of there because it's in a really precarious position, right? So anyway, I'm kind of waiting for the new drug to get sent from the manufacturer to the U of M. Then they can either send it to my clinic and I'll go over there and pick it up, or they can send it directly to my house. So I'm thinking I'm going to have them send it to the clinic whichever, north, south, whatever. But send it directly to the clinic because correct me if I'm wrong, if it was you, would you try to keep like UPS or the postal service like not involved in it, in case something happens and it gets lost or something, just from them to the U of M and then from U of M to my clinic, from the U of M to my clinic is just a shuttle, a courier service, right? So I'll drive 2 miles and I'm glad I didn't knock him over. Just drive 2 miles and go and pick it up, right? So does that make sense? Now, Daraxonrasib is not a cure. What it does is it attacks the specific proteins in the pancreatic cells, the cancer cells. Can't remember the name of the protein, but it prevents the disease from spreading. I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer right now, and I should be mowing, but because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I should do it today. I'll do it after I'm done with this. But I'm feeling strong enough and good enough, and I'm in a good enough mood, to do all of my normal daily stuff. Well, except downsizing. I mean, I'm working on it. All right, so and getting the solar panels up on the roof of the trailer and all that stuff. Kristen's going to help me with that when she flies out here in the spring or whatever next summer. so, but so I'm feeling really good, you guys, because I haven't had chemo for a while, and I'm waiting for this new drug. So my thought process is, if I'm feeling this good with having a couple of little things still stuck down there, you know what I mean? And if I can start this drug, and if it stops the progression, and if I continue to feel good, if I'm on this drug the rest of my life, right? Now, there are side effects. The main one being some patients have experienced a really nasty rash that starts showing up as kind of acne or whatever, but it can get like really, really bad. And I guess it's really painful. And so I asked my doctor, hey, are there, and I did research. I did a ton of research. And it's like, there are lotions and creams and different things. And so I asked my doctor, can we order that stuff ahead of time? So when it starts showing up, that I can put this cream on like right away. And he's like, yep, I'm one step ahead of you. And we went through this list of drugs that they can prescribe to combat all of the side effects. So I would bore you if I like listed all of these different medications that they're going to prescribe to combat the side effects. But there's a cream, put that on right away. And then if that isn't really working, I guess there's a spray or something you can spray on the rash to help. And then mouth sores are another side effect, and I've had those before. So and guess what, you guys? Do you guys, if you've been around for a while, Mad Pack, do you remember about a year ago or whatever? Do you remember a drug that they gave me at the end of every chemo? And I'm driving home going, woo wee, I can't wait to do a video. Whoop de doop. And yeah. Oh shoot. Now I'm drawing a blank. What was it called? Dexamethasone. Holy buckets. So yeah, it those videos were goofy. Remember those? I was on dexamethasone and I was like flying high, but so it's a mouthwash, it's a mouth rinse with dexamethasone in it. In case I get these mouth sores, just do that. And then there's nausea. I have never had nausea through all of my chemo and all of my treatment. I've never had nausea, right? So, can't remember the name of that one. It's very common. You guys know what I'm talking about. What else? Um, Mouth sores, rash, nausea, diarrhea. But and I told the doctor, well, you know what? To be honest, I'm kind of I'm kind of blocked up a little bit right now, so I mean that won't be a problem. So sorry, you guys. We'll have to change the rating on this video, adults only. But the diarrhea, nausea, what else? But if that's all it is, and if it saves my life, and I can be around with you guys for a while, and shooting video of when we're actually on the road full time and all the wacky stuff that happens there, I'll take it, right? And I say we because Kristen is really excited to come in my camper and go on the road with me, because she used to own a camper. She bought her own camper, and hers was bigger than mine. So so she's very familiar with all of that, dump tanks and the water and all that, so but yeah, um we're actually, well, I don't know if I should say it, but we're actually thinking about going down to New Mexico and looking for a tiny home in New Mexico. So I kind of have a home base in New Mexico somewhere. We don't know, but so that's kind of the plan, you guys. So I've got another exciting announcement, and I was going to put titles in here with the music and stuff, with the graphics and all that, but I'm just going to keep going. Hey, you know what? I decided to retire earlier. And I told you guys maybe 2 years before I retire. Watching YouTube videos of people struggling, and everybody is saying, you know what? Retire earlier than you planned on. So you guys, don't tell anybody. Don't tell my boss or work or anything, but February 1st, so about 6 months from now, less than 6 months from now, I'm going to retire and quit work, because I work from home here, full time. Although I've been taking 2 days off a week using my vacation. Luckily, you guys, I have enough vacations saved up where I can take 2 days off a week, which was normally my chemo treatment, right? So, but I can use my vacation all the way through when I retire. So, luckily. So, yeah, I'll be 65 in December. So, yeah, Social Security, Medicare, all that stuff. It's complicated. So, I got to sign up for all that stuff. Kristen has gone through some of it already, because we're the same age. And so she signed up for Medicare. She said it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not as complicated as, what a lot of people think. But so anyway, yeah, that's does that make sense, you guys? Retire early, and I'll stay here for maybe a year or whatever until I get rid of all my, who does anybody need a big subwoofer, stage subwoofer? Let me know. So yeah, but that'll give me, I'll be able to work on the trailer, get that ready, get the house ready to sell full time, because I'm not working anymore. I'm retired. And so I ran all the numbers and the budget works out fine. My mortgage, my mortgage is only $1,100. because I bought this place. Really, I got a great deal on this place. So yeah, mortgage, utilities, I'll be fine. Between Social Security and my pension, because luckily I'm a public sector, county employee, I get a pension. So wow, that's really not many people have pensions anymore. So anyway, um, leave a comment, questions, any questions, comments, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. So, thank you so much for dropping in again, you guys. Love you, and you guys have been a fantastic support to me. And by the way, thank you so much for all of your great comments on the post that I left a while ago. A couple of them, couple of posts. Um, I read all of them and I try to respond to all of them, but sometimes I get busy or I'm not feeling good or whatever. So I gave everybody a heart, and so that just means that I read your comment, and I really, really do appreciate everything you guys have done over the years if you've been around for a while. So that said, yeah, so I think, yeah, I guess maybe I don't know. I guess, well, uh, um, next video, save some stuff for the next video. This one's long enough. You guys have had enough, right? So, and I got to go out and mow. So, all right. Thanks, you guys. Love you. Have a great Saturday, a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. All right. Okay. Bye. Bye. Oh, bye. Bye. Oh, bye. 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 Bye.